Tango Delta Sierra and Kilo Juliet November, both in the same hangar at the same time. It's like when you turn up in the pub with your missus and your ex-girlfriends there, it's way too awkward. You remember Tango Delta Sierra, right? This is the Cirrus SR22 that I flew to Longreach about a year and a half ago. Very special plane to me, this one. Not only the very first Cirrus aircraft that I ever flew, but that Longreach trip, which I'll link above if you haven't seen it. 7 days, long distances, weather delays. Yeah, very fond of old Tango Papa Sierra as it's known, but it'll always be Tango Delta Sierra to us, right? If you haven't seen the videos of the Longreach trip, I'm actually quite proud of it. I've watched it back a couple of weeks ago. I watched the trip back, which I don't normally do with the videos that I make. I kind of put them up and forget about them because I don't really like watching myself back on film too much. But I really enjoyed that trip, and like I say, it was a very special one to me. It's about 5 or 6 videos flying up and down to Longreach, the home of Qantas, in this awesome SR20. But of course, not flying Tango Papa Sierra anymore, actually in Kilo Juliet November, the SR22. That's the one that I'm flying more these days on the channel. Unfortunately today, not flying Kilo Juliet November either, not flying anything, but I did want to show a video to you today when I did fly Kilo Juliet November last time in a flight from Bankstown in Sydney down to Moorabbin here in Melbourne. And I know a lot of you out there who are interested in the flying side of things, the general aviation side, especially a lot of you student pilots, always ask me questions about controlled airspace and radio calls. And I've actually spoken to pilots in the past who've told me that they got their pilot's license and they basically have never flown in controlled airspace since. They just fly VFR, outside controlled airspace, all in Class G, which there's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong, but at some points you're going to want to go to an airport which is in controlled airspace, be it a Class D like we have here at Moorabbin, or a Class C airport. And there's quite a few here in Australia that I think you could almost be missing out on if you decide not to go into controlled airspace. And I'll be honest with you, flying in controlled airspace, in my opinion, I actually prefer it way more to uncontrolled. I actually really like the fact there's someone there watching you all the time and helping you with which way to go and vectors to certain points, and also letting you know which other traffic is around you at any one time. So I just thought I'd put this very quick video together for you which shows the footage a little bit in real time. So I normally edit my videos down quite a lot, but I thought I'd let this one run so you can see how things happen in real time as I started to enter Melbourne's controlled airspace, Melbourne's Class C airspace as we call it, coming into Moorabbin. Now, a couple of things to look out for in this video. First of all, I'll leave in the points where I make mistakes on the radio, because I think it's important for you to see that, you know, everyone flying out there, we all make mistakes on the radio. That's not a problem. The second thing I want to leave in as well is there are probably a couple of occasions where I ask air traffic control to confirm something for me. And so the best thing to do if you're a pilot and you're talking to air traffic control and you're not sure what you should be doing is ask. But enough introduction, enjoy this video and let me know as well if you want to see more of these kind of long form just videos of me talking to air traffic control up there in aircraft like Kilo Juliet November or Tango Delta Sierra in the old days. I have a lot of footage like this, so if you want to see more of it, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, enjoy this video as we're about to come into Melbourne's Class C airspace, getting ready to descend into Moorabbin Airport.
Alright, information Quebec for Moorabbin, runway 17 in use, which is good, so we're pretty much straight in. So Melbourne Centre, Melbourne departures probably, will vector us in. They're just making us go a little bit wider than our normal path now, just to let some traffic come in and out of Melbourne International. But it's good being in controlled airspace because they'll help with the descents. They'll tell me when to go down. They're basically telling me which heading to fly at the moment, so I'm completely under their control right now. Hopefully he can give us a bit of a right turn shortly.
Victor Echo Oscar, call approach 132.0. 1320, Victor Oscar.
Kilo Juliet November, 0 navigation direct to Moorabbin.
Navigation direct Moorabbin, Kilo Juliet November.
Steve.
Kilo Juliet November, just confirming I'm okay to make visual descent now to Moorabbin.
And now, sir, contact approach 1320.
1320, Kilo Juliet November. Melbourne approach, Kilo Juliet November, maintaining 9000.
Kilo November, Melbourne approach today, and any airway contingents at Moorabbin?
Negative, Kilo Juliet November.
Kilo November. Kilo November, further descending about 6 miles from main controlled airspace, or do you wish to leave and re-enter?
I'm happy to leave and re-enter Kilo Juliet November.
Kilo November, roger, stand by. Kilo November, clear to leave and re-enter on descent to 7,000.
Cleared to leave and re-enter on descent 7000, Kilo Juliet November.
Victor Oscar, descent to 3,000. 3,000, Victor Oscar. Velocity 1321, descent via star to 6,000.
By the star to 6,000, velocity 1321.
Victor Oscar from Monty, cleared visual approach, runway 26.
From Monty, visual approach, runway 26, Victor Echo Oscar.
3558, when ready, descent via star to 6,000.
When ready, via the star to 6,000, 3558.
Kilo November, descent to 5,000 and report visual.
Descent 5000 and currently visual, Kilo Juliet November.
Kilo November, I'll just have the conditional, you are likely to go through cloud, are you?
Negative, Kilo Juliet November.
So say again?
Negative cloud, Kilo Juliet November.
Kilo November. Victor Echo Oscar at Monty, contact the tower 125.1, g'day.
151 at Monty, Victor Echo Oscar, shoot.
Alright, we're in the 4,500 Class C airspace. So we're still in Class C, and then we'll be going into the 2,500 shortly, so hopefully he'll just keep us descending.
3558, you visual now.
Hey, firm ring 3558, we can take any short.
3558. Kilo Juliet November, leave control area descending visual.
Leave controlled area descending visual, Kilo Juliet November. Alright, now I've got to really get the aircraft down because we're still at 5,000 feet and I need to get to Academy.
Right, start at 4,000, ring 3558.
Take the autopilot off, I'm going to hand flight down now.
Kilo Jordan, having track inbound via Academy if desired. There's VFR traffic just to the east of Academy. Intentions unknown, but they appear to be heading east and be clear on the current track. Contact Moorabbin Tower when ready for your onwards, g'day.
Over to Moorabbin Tower, copy the traffic, Kilo Juliet November, g'day.
Charlie Yankee, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Victor.
Moorabbin Tower, Kilo Juliet November, approaching Academy 2,500, inbound, visual with Quebec.
Kilo Juliet November, Moorabbin Tower, g'day. Track for a 3-mile final for change of runway 17 right, and established on final contact tower 123.0.
3-mile final, 17 right, and 132 for the tower, Kilo Juliet November.
Kilo Juliet November, other way round, 123.0.
It's been a long day. 123.0 Kilo Juliet November.
Hiya.
Echo Whiskey November, on downwind, touch and go.
Echo Whiskey November, follow Foxbat, lake downwind.
Echo Whiskey November.
Foxbat 8716 for your planning, preceding test is going to be a full stop.
Alright. Get the power completely
Sorry, can you repeat that for us? Foxbat 8716?
Foxbat 8716 preceding is on a full stop.
Foxbat 8716.
Kilo Juliet November, make your right turn there, thanks, and track direct to a 3 mile final for the other runway. There is traffic operating in the circuit.
Kilo Juliet November, copy.
November Kilo Lima, cleared to land.
Clear to land, November Kilo Lima. Moorabbin Tower, Cessna 182, Foxtrot Alpha Echo is current 1500 inbound with Quebec.
Foxtrot Alpha Echo, Moorabbin Tower, g'day. Join downwind runway 17 right, follow the Cessna 172, is a mile and a half, 12 o'clock.
Join downwind 17 right, follow Cessna and sighted Foxtrot Alpha Echo.
Moorabbin Tower, Kilo Juliet November on final 17 right.
Good, November, Moorabbin Tower, g'day. Clear to land.
Clear land, Kilo Juliet November. Brakes on, Academy, fuel pump on. Cheers.
X-ray, Kilo, downwind, Southern Pad.
X-ray, Kilo, Southern Pad, clear to land.
Southern Pad, clear to land, X-ray, Kilo. Kilo Tata Juliet, earlier downwind, for stall.
Good day, Juliet.
Moorabbin ground, Kilo Juliet November on Alpha 5, request taxi to main apron.
Kilo Juliet November, taxi open.
Taxi apron, Kilo Juliet November. Tidy up the aircraft, flaps, fuel pump, everything's off there. Transponder back to standby, landing lights are off. Taxiing back to the hangar. I hope you found that useful. That's the full-length edition of how I get into Moorabbin Airport via Class C. Slightly unusual this time. A couple of points to note. First of all, that we were very high before we were given the visual descent, and that's probably because of all the other traffic that's around in Melbourne at the moment. So very high, getting that. I was almost about 1,500 feet a minute descent rate to get down to Academy, and even then, at Academy, normally you're at 1,500. I was still over 2,000 feet at that point, so lots of energy management to get in. That's meant I was quite fast coming into Moorabbin, and that's why I slightly overshot the centre line there as well. But if things like that happen, all you need to do is just recover. If you can recover, that's good. If not, go around. If you feel like you're not stable. But I've always been taught to make sure I'm stable at 300 feet, which I was. Therefore, I made the decision to go on, and as it turns out, quite a nice smooth landing here into Moorabbin. So if you enjoyed that content, give us a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel already and you enjoy your aviation and travel content, do click on that subscribe button. It means a lot to me to see the channel grow, and I love this community that we're building here on YouTube. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.